Hi, hey YouTube, what's up? This is Joe D. Okay, today's beer I'm reviewing. I'm already a few of these in, all right? So this might get a little silly, but this is a Coors Light's summer seasonal. Their citrus Radler, and I've just been made aware that Radlers are a new style, a 60/40 blend of some sort of citrus juice to some sort of light beer. So light meaning like a light pilsner or something. So this fits that mold perfectly. It's according to Coors Light on the can. It says Coors Light with a blend of natural citrus flavors. Now, natural, I don't know what they mean by natural. I would like to see. I tried to research this beer a little bit and didn't see too much information on it. So it's a pretty new beer. This one doesn't expire until July 27, 2015. So it's a pretty fresh one. This particular can is. Interesting thing about Coors Light, though, or this Coors Light Citrus Radler, is this is a 12-ounce can, and it's one serving per can, of course, 4.2% ABV, and 126 calories. That's why you drink Coors Light, right? If you're kind of into fitness a little bit, you do want to have a beer to be social and so forth. 126 calories ain't bad. 10.6 grams of carbs, no fat, 1 gram of protein. So that's where you're at on the serving facts. Okay, right here off the can. And that's one thing about the big boys. They do put that all on there. So let me cover a little bit really quick as I can, at least. On Beer Advocate, out of 253 reviews, this one gets a 59. That's the worst I've ever seen. I thought that last beer I did, the Occulto, was the worst. I think it had a 60 something. This one gets a 59. I believe in some areas they're calling this Coors Light Summer Brew. If I've got that wrong, please just let me know in the comments. But I believe in certain areas they're calling this Citrus Radler, and some areas they're calling it Summer Brew. It could be different. Just let me know. I could be totally off on that. They're calling this a fruit or vegetable style beer, and they say on. Okay, so anyway, that's Beer Advocate. I'll cover that. Okay, and so on Total Wine, which is my favorite beer store, it gets a 4.5 out of 5 stars, but there's only 2 reviews. Really quick, I'll give their description because I thought it was the best. Colorado, right, where it's from, Coors Light is from. It's a lager, citrus flavored lager. Pours a clear pale yellow color with light carbonation. The aroma is bold and fruity with plenty of citrus notes dominated by lemon zest. The taste is light, malty, and wheat-based with citrus accents. Perfect for warm weather occasions. All right, let's get to this. All right. Some awesome smoke out of the can, dude. You kidding me? Love that. Now, I wasn't getting very good head retention, of course, from this beer earlier, so I'm going to try to get some here. So I purposely poured that to get that type of head out of there. You're going to see how fast that dissipates. It goes very quickly. There's moderate, just like they said, carbonation out of this beer. It's very clear, as you can see my hand right through it. You can see that head's just gone. It does smell like just like lemons with a little like orange in there and a little grapefruit. Now, if you've had that Occulto that I just reviewed, or Um, if you've had a lot of the citrusy type of malt beverages lately, it's going to taste a lot like that. Okay, this is pretty sweet. For one, it's very sweet. So I can see a lot of people liking this. Don't get me wrong. It's not my thing, okay? I'm not a big fruity beer guy, okay? Um, but it's not offensive. Okay, I'm going to give it a thumb across. Okay. Not a thumb up, not definitely not two thumbs up. A thumb across. Okay? That's one step from just being flat down, all right? It's I'm not a Coors Light guy anyway. Okay, so let's get that out of the way. But I mean, look how flat that beer is now. Look at that. It's like water right now. They say that's natural flavoring, but it don't necessarily. You know what it tastes like? I'll tell you what it tastes like, because I just happened to have one of those last night too, and I don't drink much soda. I just happened to have a Sprite last night. I went to In-N-Out Burger. Hello. I had a good workout yesterday, so I went to In-N-Out Burger and splurged, and I had a Sprite and with my In-N-Out Burger, and it tastes like if you put a Coors Light. Okay, when I was in Germany, is my first experience with what they now call a Radler. Over there, they just called it Weissen. Uh, they would call it like a Coke Weissen if you had Coke with it, or a Sprite Weissen or something. It's just you mixed different fruit drinks or any sort of different drinks with your no charge with your beer. Um, that's what this reminds me of. So it does taste like they took Coors Light, no charge, and mixed it 60-40, as I've been explained. That's what a Radler is. What I used to have in Germany years ago. Um, and it tastes like if you mixed Coors Light with Sprite to me. Sprite does have that citrusy, fruity flavor, and I think Coke swears to God that they put natural fruit flavors in that too. So, hey, man, whatever, whatever, bro. You know what I'm saying? And this is 12 inches. Okay, bro, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna step on your toes. But in any case, man, um, I give this it's not offensive. I can see many people liking it. Okay. On a hot day, perhaps, yeah. Would I crush several of these? Probably, because it's only what 4.2. It's a 4.2 beer. So um, it's insanely sessionable for a hot day at the race, at any sort of race you might be at, or chilling outside, or whatever. I could see where it would be refreshing. Like, you don't necessarily want anything bitter at all because it's very sweet. So keep all that in mind. And it does say, as all Coors products do, and being a truck driver, I've hauled Coors. I do have to give it credit. Other than hauling kegs, when you haul kegs are always cold. From the minute they're kegged, they're cold. You haul kegs cold and so forth. Other beers you don't. They are just shipped as the weather is outside, and but Coors is the only one that you do. It's always chilled. What is weird though about some of the Coors distributors I've been to, it's cold brewed, cold shipped, and then the minute it gets to the distributor, all of a sudden it's not. So sometimes it does sit in their warm warehouse. But they do always put that on there, serve cold. There's a reason why they don't want you. You don't want this beer to warm up. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Guinness tells you straight up to serve their beer like 34 or 32 degrees. I'd keep that in mind when having this. Serve this sucker as cold as you can. You know, I've been to some places where they like to have a thin little layer of ice on the beer. They serve it so cold, and you know, this beer, I would recommend that. Okay, man. Yo, peace out. I'll see you next time.